Hi guys, I hope you're well. I know I say this every time I make a video, but I truly am very excited for this one because today I'm going to share with you the top wardrobe items that I think are essential to building a solid fall wardrobe. And these are like a few pieces that if I had to get rid of everything else, I would choose to keep these few pieces because I really do think that you can have a complete and fashionable fall wardrobe with just these pieces available to you. So yeah, today I'm just going to go over those pieces. These are tried and true wardrobe essentials. I have worn them season after season after season, and I couldn't live without these items in the fall. And honestly, these are transitional pieces as well. I think you can wear some of these in the winter. Fall is arguably my favorite season, so I'm very excited for this. This is the clothes that I get the most excited about, so I'm really happy to be sharing these with you. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna go category by category. The first type of clothing I will start with is shirts. The first shirt that I would include in your fall wardrobe is just a white tee, and I'm wearing that right now. I think especially when you're thinking of transitional pieces, a white tee is necessary in the fall, but also you can definitely wear it year-round. In the fall though, I think a white tee is great because sometimes you have, weird weather where it might be warm, sometimes it might be a bit cooler, and a white tee you can really dress up to suit either type of weather. So what I would do with a white tee is just grab like a blazer or a cardigan so that I have that on me if it does get cold throughout the day. Then obviously if it's warmer, you can just leave the white tee as is, and you can style a white tee with jeans, with skirts, like long skirts or short skirts with tights. Very flexible. Everyone knows the value of a white t-shirt, so I won't talk about that too long. And then for the cooler weather in the fall, I would then transition over to a white dress shirt. This is definitely the shirt that I find myself wearing the most in the fall time. This one specifically, which is from Abercrombie, is really just perfect for me because it's obviously long sleeved, but it's a very thin material. So even if it is still a bit warm, I find that you can get away with this. You could even just roll up the sleeves and be fine. And also because it's so lightweight, I find that layering with this is really easy. So you can put a blazer or a trench coat over this. And I'm already mentioning other key pieces that I'll get to later in the video, but just to give some ideas of how you could wear this. This one in particular from Abercrombie is just very malleable and flexible materials, so I find that you can tuck it in to skirts and pants. You can leave it out and it just looks good. It doesn't look frumpy. Also, another great thing about this one that I love is that it's naturally I think it's designed to be oversized, so this is an XS, but it's obviously quite large. I like oversized dress shirts. I just feel that they look a bit more effortless and you can make them look a bit more casual. But, a fitted white dress shirt will do as well, whatever is your personal style. I just think having a white dress shirt is just so important in the fall. I'd say the second piece that is really nice to have in the fall is a cardigan. And this one's gray. I like this gray color because I don't have a ton of gray in my wardrobe, so this is a nice alternative when I'm feeling a bit bored with the color scheme of my wardrobe. I just think it's nice to have a cardigan when it's a bit cooler. Also, you can layer cardigans on top of your t-shirts. Like I mentioned earlier, for the transitional part of the season, you can just throw a cardigan on over a white tee and that'll keep you warm throughout the day. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory. This one, and I will link everything below, this one I got at Target recently, and it's so soft. I don't know, I think the quality is really nice and Target's very affordable, so I was really happy to find this. But yeah, cardigan of your choice of color I think is really great to have. And honestly, those are the three shirts that I would opt for. Not a ton, but you can really do a lot with just these three tops, and hopefully you'll see that throughout this video. But yeah, those are all of the shirts that I would recommend having for your fall wardrobe. Okay, next I'm going to move on to pants. So starting off very basic, again, is just a pair of denim. These are my personal favorite. They're light wash, they're boot cut. They complement my personal like body type very nicely. So I think whatever style of denim you feel great in, it's just nice to have in the fall and year round. But I personally love light wash. I think obviously dark wash is maybe a bit more fall winter, and that's also nice to have. I also have a pair of those, but I think if you have one solid pair of jeans, that will go a long way. And then I'd also recommend getting a pair of pants or like slacks. So here I just have a pair of black slacks. These are from Everlane. They're like kind of a baggy style, and they also are kind of a boot cut as well. This is a theme with my clothing, but I tend to like kind of like oversized or not super tight fitting clothes. That's just personally the style I feel more confident in, and in the fall I just love wearing like big cozy things. And another reason why like oversized clothing works so well for me is because I'm able to layer the pieces very easily, so I tend to gravitate towards oversized items. But obviously you could get these in fitted styles as well if that is your personal style. I just find that if I'm getting bored of denim, I like having a pair of black pants that I can style with literally everything else mentioned here. And then this last piece is optional, but I think having black denim is also really nice. This is just a pair of pants from H&M, and they're also like a boot cut flare style as well. I just think it's nice to have in the mix because I find that I get maybe a little bit bored with one pair of denim and a pair of slacks. This is totally optional. I think you can get pretty far with the jeans and the slacks. And then an honorable mention, aside from those pants I just showed, is a long black slip skirt. I'm wearing mine right now, but you'll see it in the try-on clip. But this is something I incorporated into my fall wardrobe last season, and I find that I'm actually wearing quite a bit. It's nice to have some variety, especially on like the warmer fall days. And so I tend to pull out this long skirt because it keeps me warm, but it's still airy enough that I'm not like overheated if it's a bit hotter. And it's so easy to pair the skirt with any of the tops that I showed before. And what you'll hopefully notice about all of these pieces is that you can literally essentially style everything with everything. I think the goal of a really good seasonal wardrobe is to be able to pull out any piece and style it with another piece. And that's what I've tried to curate here, is a wardrobe and fall staples that you can pair with each other pretty effortlessly. So moving on to outerwear, I think this is where you can spice up your outfits a bit and make them interesting. This is where layering starts to come in, so I love these pieces a lot. Starting off with the lightest piece, you are definitely going to just want one solid blazer that you love the fit of and that you can throw over everything. When I got this color, I didn't know if I would love it that much, but I wear this all the time. It's the blazer I grab the most. And again, I think it's because a lot of my pieces are black and white, so having a bit of color is actually quite nice because it makes my outfits interesting. It's an easy way to make them a bit more two-dimensional than just having like a monotone outfit or a black and white outfit. I got it in this like olive taupe color, but obviously you can have a blazer in black, gray, brown, all neutrals I think are great for fall. This one is from Aritzia, and it's a super oversized blazer, just in theme with everything else. This is actually an extra small, but it's quite oversized. So if you are going to get a blazer from Aritzia, just keep an eye out for the oversized styles and make sure that you find something that fits you. But yeah, I think it's a very like heavy duty blazer. It's really nicely crafted. I've had this for several seasons now, and I wear it basically every day to work. Again, oversized. I think you can layer all of the tops I mentioned with this. If you even want to wear like your t-shirt, your cardigan, and then this blazer, that works as well. So you can really like have a variety of combinations using these pieces, which makes for a lot more outfits than you would think. Okay, so the next most worn outerwear item for me is a trench coat. And this is not a newsflash to anyone, I don't think, but just the classic, light brown colored trench coat goes a very, very long way. I wear this all the time. I've had to repair it myself several times because I love it so much. I will not let this go. This one is from And Other Stories. I'm still on the hunt for a Burberry trench, of course, but in the meantime, I think And Other Stories has a lot of great, very classic options at a fairly affordable price point. My personal style is having a trench that is very, very long. I can't show it here, but you'll see it in the try-on clip. I love a trench that essentially goes to my calf or ankle. I, again, love oversized pieces, and I feel like a long trench is just so classy. Tried and true, love this, wear this all the time. It's just your classic color. I would recommend starting with this color because it's very flexible. It goes with everything. I would say the trench and the blazer I just showed you are definitely for milder weather. They won't keep you super warm, but this is where, of course, layering comes in. So you could layer, your cardigan under this. I've even layered my blazer under my trench. Okay, so this is the last outerwear piece that I would recommend as a fall staple. It's basically a winter coat, but in a bit of a thinner or lighter style. This I thrifted, one of my favorite thrift finds. It's a little bit lighter than a winter coat, but perfect for cold fall days. And yeah, I'd say having something like this is nice because fall is a long season. It can get really chilly towards the end, but you might not feel like it's cold enough to break out your actual winter coats. So having something like this is a really nice option. So obviously I thrifted this, so I didn't have much of a choice about the color, but I actually am really glad that it's black, especially because I get a little bit tired of this color wearing my trench and my blazer so much, so it's nice to have a different color to throw in on the colder days. So yeah, with those 3 outerwear pieces, I really feel that you have something for any type of weather, and all 3 of those provide ample opportunity for layering, which is key for my fall staples. Okay, next up we're gonna talk shoes. Shoes can be hard. You want something that looks fashionable, it looks classy, but is also comfortable and practical. So the shoes I'm about to show you are ones that I have tested out thoroughly season after season and have found that are super comfortable, walkable, but also I like the way that they look and the way that they pair with my other clothing items. So the first shoes that I think if I only had one pair of shoes for the fall, these are the shoes I would have. They are just little black booties, nothing groundbreaking. You've probably seen these a million times, but I think there's a reason why people wear them so much is because they're comfy and they're cute. So these ones I got from And Other Stories, and I have not found another pair that I love as much as these. I love, love, love the toe shape here. So it's like kind of a squared toe. You can see the tag from when I got them repaired. I've literally gotten them repaired because I do not want to get rid of them and I can't find a similar pair that I like as much. But yeah, so the toe is squared, which I think is such a chic look, a square toe. It looks cool, it looks classy, it makes my feet look very sleek, and it goes really nicely with the long bootcut jeans and pants that I love so much. But you can get these in any style. I think rounded toe is obviously very popular, but if you're looking for the Pinterest board look, I would go with a square toe. For me, it's pretty comfortable, but I do have narrow feet, so definitely try them on and see if they're comfortable for you. Heel is the perfect height for me. It's very walkable, but there's enough heel that it looks very fashionable. The next shoes that are essentials for me, and I've shown these before, but I will show them again, is black ballet flats. I wear these all the time, honestly, through summer, spring, and fall, but I wear them in the fall too. They're just super easy and I think they just look so cute for the warmer fall days. I love wearing these with my bootcut jeans and having like the toes just peeping out and like the little bows peeping out from under your jeans. I think that's so cute and I get very excited to wear these with jeans in the fall. I do wear them a lot in the summer, but there's something about having like a long pant with ballet flats that I think is really in right now, but also just so cute and like literally Audrey Hepburn did it. This will be a classic and something you can wear forever. So I have to mention these, of course. And then these are so worn out, but I had to show them. It's a white sneaker. You need them year round, but I just thought I'd mention them for fall staples because I do wear these a lot in the fall too. When it gets too chilly for those ballet flats, but I still want to wear a flat shoe. It's your go-to white sneaker. You can pair these with literally anything, so I have to mention these. I personally like a leather sneaker. I think they are more long-lasting and they look a bit more chic, but you can get them in canvas. Like a white Converse is always cute. These sneakers are Prada, but I did not buy them from Prada. I thrifted them. They're like probably my proudest thrift find, and that's why I refuse to let them go. Believe it or not, these are recently cleaned, but you can't really tell when I'm just wearing them, so I'm gonna keep wearing them. But yeah, just any like leather sneaker. I've had Veja sneakers before. I think Keds sells leather sneakers, are just a nice alternative to these ones that I thrifted. The last pair of shoes I want to mention, and this is an honorable mention, I don't think you need to have these, but there's something that I got last season that I have been wearing a lot as well, are tall black boots. I specifically wear these with dresses, so like shorter dresses and skirts with some tights on. It's obviously like a super cute fall look. I thrifted these. These are just like Michael Kors. But yeah, just having like tall black boots. I've been on the lookout for these for a long time and just found them last season. So that's why I haven't had a chance to wear them too much yet, but I've already seen myself pulling them out when I'm wearing like shorter dresses or skirts. So I would also recommend these, but also optional. I think you can get away with having just like the 3 other styles of shoes that I showed. Okay, I think we're finally on to the last category. This video might not be super long, but I'm exhausted because I am like holding up all these heavy coats and I haven't even filmed the try on part yet. So good luck to future Nina on that. But I've got to start us off with a black leather bag. I mean, I don't think I need to say much about this. This is just a Tory Burch bag. I forget what the style is called. I'll link it below. I got this on The RealReal, so did not buy it at full price, but it was essentially in perfect condition when I got it. So definitely a steal for how much I use it. But yeah, I think a black leather bag, a nice big size, is very practical and you'll use it all the time. I know I do. I use it for work. I use it outside of work. You can just throw all of your like little fall essentials in here, and obviously it goes with everything. So yeah, I think if I could only have one bag for the fall and year round, honestly, it would be this black bag. I love this like strap, the thin strap I think is so chic and it's very practical. I watched a lot of like corporate girls reviewing this bag, so this is what I went with. The price point is a bit more reasonable than, you know, your Saint Laurent or other higher end luxury brand bags. So I highly recommend this one. The next bag that I would recommend having in your fall wardrobe is a white leather bag. I'm pretty predictable, but this is actually a recent addition to my wardrobe, but I have been using it a lot. I found that sometimes I got tired of just the black bag, especially when a lot of my pieces, like a lot of my clothing is black or darker colors. And so I thought, I love white in my wardrobe and I wanted a white bag. And I knew that the style of the black bag I got, I loved. So I tried to find like a similar style. And I came across this one also on The RealReal. It's a Michael Kors white leather bag, and it has this gold detailing that I think is so beautiful. I love gold. I'm a gold girl through and through, so it's a nice way to lighten up your outfit if you're wearing a lot of blacks, grays, browns, colors like that. And honestly, those are the two bags I would recommend having in your wardrobe. Yeah, that is everything. I feel like that was a lot to talk through, but realistically, I think these are all pieces that you either probably already have in your wardrobe or are very easy to find because they're classics, they're sold everywhere. I really do believe that if you have all of these pieces in your wardrobe, you have a solid fall wardrobe to work with, and something that is easy to work with, which is key for me. I don't want to have to think very hard in the morning, and I love being able to just pull out whatever I see and still be able to feel fashionable when I step out the door. So yeah, I hope that this is helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're getting excited for fall because I definitely am. I'm excited to do more fall fashion content in the coming weeks and months. So yeah, stay tuned, and I will see you very soon.